Hello, my friends. It's the Crypto Lunatic, bringing you updates for crypto newbies. And in today's episode, I bring you Tara or Taraxa. Now, how did I get to this? Well, I was asking Chat GPT in my previous video, what are the most undervalued cryptos out there? And this one is a little Degen play. So I am not invested in this. I'm completely neutral. I have no skin in this game. And this is not investment advice. So now that we've got that out the way, why don't you join me for a journey and I will take you to Taraxa. So I was asking the question, which of the top 1,000 market cap cryptos are the most undervalued based on total value locked, profits, and infrastructure? And my last video, I reviewed Lido DAO and Pendle because they were a cross-platform for them and Perplexity AI. I went down there, and Hyperliquid is pretty big. It's a high cap crypto, and so is Sui. But there's this little anomaly on the list. It listed Taraxa, which is the only one outside of the top 50 or 100 coins, because I'm pretty sure Hyperliquid and Sui are top tier cryptos. This one stood out because it's got a market cap of just 30 million, which makes it almost degen. So we're looking at value. Now, one thing about crypto that I will say is that they tend to be really confusing. So let's go to Taraxa and let's look. When it started trading, which was back here in March 2021, it started off at 5 cents and it plummeted as a lot of new launch cryptos do. And it had a little bit of a surge and then it just plummeted again. Dead, 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 dead. Bear market, nightmare. Here we go. Oh, little blip here when we got a bit of a resurgence around in August 2023, and then another little surge round about November 2023. But then it went down and down, little up, down, 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 and it seems to be doing not very much. Not very much. So let's have a look. We've got a small market cap. It tells us that we've got under 2,000 holders. Now, is that a good or a bad thing? Well, we don't really know at the moment. Generally, the more holders, the better, but it is a tiny little low cap crypto. We see the maximum supply is 12 billion, and we go here and find out that less than half of the supply is in circulation. This generally isn't that great, but we're dealing with little degen coins now, so we're going to look a little bit further than that. So this was their explorer. We go to the contracts explorers that takes us here and tells us that their staking contract has 33% of the tokens. The ecosystem fund has 14. So it's roughly just under 50% of the tokens in the ecosystem. Now, maybe that's a good thing. We're not going to read too much into that in and of itself. We go back here, we check socials, social media. We go to X. And we see they've got almost 40,000 followers, which isn't bad for a little degen coin like this. Now, here is the mystery of crypto. To a newbie, what does this mean? Taraxa equals highest TPS, dollar layer L1, POS, block DAG, EVM compatible, made USA, USA, I build on Tara. I mean, that to most people new to crypto is complete nonsense. And let's take another look at complete nonsense. So when you go down, and let's not miss out the fact that they are some on exchanges, but they're not on, it doesn't look like they're on Binance or Coinbase yet. But MEXC, Seagate, and KuCoin, they're pretty big. So we'll give them a pass on that one. We go down. Now, I really like this. It says holder distribution. Now, based on the fact that we just checked the contract, it says of the top 10 holders, they've only got 1.14%. So if that's true, that's good. Now, what is Taraxa? Now, you can either read through this nonsense, and I'm going to give you a massively top tip now. So I'm just going to read you the first paragraph just to give you an idea of the scale of the nonsense that you have to listen to in crypto. Tara stands out as a purpose-built, fast, scalable layer one public ledger designed to democratize reputation by making informal data trustworthy. The blockchain platform is engineered to audit informal transactions, providing businesses with the tools to make better decisions. By focusing on informal data, Taraxa aims to bring transparency and reliability to everyday interactions that are often overlooked by traditional systems. Now, actually, that's probably the lesser of the evils. For that reason, I'm just going to dig into the second paragraph because we're going to go right proper geek here. At the core of Taraxa's technology is its EVM compatible smart contract platform, which leverages the T-graph consensus mechanism and block DAG architecture. The combination ensures high throughput and low latency, making it suitable for a wide range of decentralized applications. The T-graph consensus is particularly notable for its ability to handle complex transaction workflows efficiently. So I'm going to show you a trick here. I copied all of this. What is Taraxa? And I went to Chat GPT with it. And here's a really top tip for you. I put, please simplify this for a child. And then this is just all copied and pasted. And here's a much more palatable way of understanding exactly what Taraxa does. Taraxa is like a super smart notebook on the internet where people can write down things they do, like deals or promises, that usually aren't written anywhere. This notebook helps make sure that everybody tells the truth and keeps their promises. It's built using special technology that lets it work really fast and handle lots of information at once. This means it can be used for all sorts of apps and games on the internet that don't need a boss to run them. The token Tara is kind of like a magic coin. You can use it to vote on decisions, pay for using the notebook, and help keep everything running safely. What makes Taraxa special is that it helps people and businesses to be more honest and clear about what they're doing, especially when things aren't usually written down. It's like turning the word of mouth into something you can trust on the internet. Now, isn't that a much easier way to understand what it might be? I love this and use this a lot because you're going to hear a lot of gobbledygook in the world of crypto and Web3. And this is a good way to simplify it. So it's a truth coin. And not only that, what we like about it is that this is something you can use on any other projects. So this is the barrel and not the oil that we're here. So it can be used for multiple different purposes. I've gone on DeFi Llama to look up Taraxa. We see it's down today just a little bit. But here's a big thing for something with a low market cap. And the market cap, as we said, is pretty low of just over $20 million. And yet they've got a treasury of over 6 million, which is pretty impressive for a low market cap coin. It really is. And we see here, look, fees paid on it. That's not many fees, but the point being that they've got a big treasury. So you can see total value locked here. And we go up to now and we see there's a total value locked of 1.13 million, which for a tiny little low cap project, it's not bad. Not brilliant, but it's not bad. So there you go. They've got money in the bank. This is something that can be used on multiple different projects. It's a technology that makes sure that people tell the truth. Now, couldn't we all do with a bit more truth telling in this day and age? Now we're going to go to Crypto Rank, my friends. Now, this is a great resource because we've seen a few big wallets with big allocations, and we're going to see what the early stage investors got in at. We're going to click on token sale here. And here we see that for the IEO, that people got in at 0.01 and they're down almost 60%. People that got in for the ICO got in at 0.08, but they're still down almost 50%. The ICO, they're down over 66%. And the ICO here is down almost 60%. Now, the private sale, they don't tell us, so we don't have that information. But what we do have is when it first came onto the market, we see this is what it was trading at. 0.05. And what we see now is that it's at 0.004, which is over 10x down on what it started trading here. And it's 60% down on most of what the early stage investors paid for it from what we can discover on Crypto Rank. So this is just very basic research. These are just a few tools to send you in the way. So Chat GPT told me there's a lot of value in this. We've had a little look into it. Think, well, actually, it could be promising. But the point being here, it's a tiny little low cap coin. Now, with stuff around about the $20 million market cap, they have insane potential to just shoot up. All they need is a Coinbase listing or a Binance listing or somebody to say, wow, that looks good, and throw a load of money at it, and it could go skyrocketing. So there you go, Taraxa, not investment advice. I'm not invested in it. It's completely neutral review for you, just to get you looking in the right places. So if you've enjoyed this content, my friends, then please do show the channel a bit of love just there. And if you want another one of my videos, you will find that just there.